We're like, Jalaluddin al-Rumi tells a story about the barber. They used to do tattoos. So you go to the barber, you get your hair cut, you get a tattoo. Like now in America, right? And so he goes to the barber and he tells him, I want a tattoo. He said, well, what do you want? He said, I want a lion. People wonder why everybody's getting tattoos now. Tattoos are about the ego. Descartes said, I think, therefore I am. Now they say, I ink, therefore I am. That it's a way of letting people know I'm different. I'm special. I've got this butterfly on my back. You don't have one of those, right? And then they get more and more. And they can't stop because it's not working. You just keep trying to make it work. So he wants a lion because he wants to feel like a lion. So put a lion on my back. And so the tattoo artist, he says, all right. So he starts with his needling. What's that? He said, that's the tail. He said, no, make it a lion without a tail. So he said, okay. So then he starts again. What's that? He said, that's the ear. He said, no, make a lion without ears. He said, okay. And then he starts again. What's that? He said, that's the mane. No, make it a lion without a mane. And then he does it again. He says, what's that? It's the stomach. He said, no, I don't want a stomach on the lion. He said, listen, even God didn't make a lion like this. I can't do anything for you. And Rumi says that why he's telling the story is that this is people on the spiritual path. He says they want without any work. They don't want the pain of sacrifice, of working. They want the finished product just there for everybody to see, but they don't want to do any of the work to get there. So historically, Muslims, I think what we tend to forget about our religion is this religion is actually about getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the point of it. It's literally to get close to Allah. And not only to get close to Allah, but to experience the divine in our lives. To actually experience the presence of the divine. That we're in a world that has angelic beings, demonic beings. And we share this space. There's angels that come with believers, and there's shayateen that come with the people of foulness and misdeeds. So, drawing near to Allah, there are basically two paths, to getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of them is the path of salvation, which is for common people. That's the path of just the man who came to the Prophet and he said, Ya Rasulullah, if I pray 5 times a day, if I pay my zakat, if I fast Ramadan, if I make the Hajj, will I enter paradise? And the Prophet ﷺ said, yes. And there's a riwayah said, I avoid the haram. The Prophet said, you'll enter paradise. And then he said, wallahi, that's all I'm going to do. And he left. And the Prophet said, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الرَّجُلُ. And in a riwayah, he used the diminutive, the little man. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الرَّجُلُ إِن صَدَقَ. He'll have success if he's truthful. But that is the bare minimum. That's salvation. That's somebody who's getting close to Allah with the bare minimum. Those are the people that just do the bare minimum that they have to do to get the paycheck. There's jobs that you have, and if you just do the bare minimum, you'll get the paycheck. If you do less than that, they fire you. Right? But there's people, that's all they'll do, just the bare minimum. And then there's people that they want promotion. They want to get close to the boss. They want him to like them. They want this. This is the way the dunya works. And that's the path of purification, of tazkiyah and sanctification and getting close to Allah.